Good morning, folks. This is the last Sunday in June of 2023. It also happens to be my oldest daughter's birthday. So happy birthday, Kristen. Know what I'm going to talk about? Don't know what music I'm going to play. Just a song before I go, to whom it may concern. Traveling twice the speed of sound, it's easy to get burned. When the shows were over, I had to get back home. Then we opened up the door, I had to be alone. She helped me with my suitcase, she stood before my eyes. Driving to the airport, into the friendly skies. Wandering through security, I held her for so long. Then she looked at me in love and she was gone. Just a song before I go, to whom it may concern. Traveling twice the speed of sound, it's easy to get burned. So I may cough. I've had a cough for about 6 weeks now. It's not COVID. Seems to be getting better, but been through a bunch of medicine. That's modern medicine. They just throw drugs at you. And been through a bunch of that. Seems to have lessened the symptoms but not solved the problem. So enough of that, but you can see over my shoulder, that's a painting of our house in Laguna Beach. Now, that house was a very interesting journey. Bought it for $1 million, sold it for 1.5. You look it up now, it's worth $3 million. Haven't changed the house. Oh well. But we're in the little library in the new house in Oxford. Can't see much of it, but that's okay. Rain, 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 rain. You and I can't stop the rain, but maybe we can ease the pain. Rain, 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 rain. Rain will fall and wind will blow. Where that wind takes us, no one knows. The moon and stars will come out tonight. The moon and stars will come out tonight. And your special star will shine tonight. For the first time. For the first time. When I come to you tonight, When I come to you tonight, everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. For the first time, for the first time. For the first time. When I come to you tonight, when I come to you tonight, everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. For the first time, for the first time in my life. For the first time, about time things settled down in my life. Big issues on the table here are there's a new motor going into the Albin 28. So that's a big deal. Can't wait to get her back on the water, but you know, that's kind of a first world problem, as my daughter Caroline would say. So life is good here, and it seems like everything's lining up for a successful end to my life. I mean, I'm going to die sometime, right? So here's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about these knuckleheads that decided that they could get in a tube and go down and visit the Titanic. Interesting thing. I mean, you know, I guess I do some silly things too, but this has got to be the king of all silly things, and I have great respect for their souls, and hope their transition was painless, which it seems like it might have been. But a little micro focus, one of the passengers was the son of another passenger, and he went reluctantly on this trip to be close to his dad. So, to me, I think I would have assessed the risks and not gone on this trip, because we got pictures of that thing, you know. Now, it's kind of like watching a football game on TV instead of going to the stadium, but, you know, at any rate, no traffic accidents in my living room. So, assessment of risk is interesting, but the real comment is about the cost of the search and rescue. You know, because in the old days, this support boat would have come back, would have hung out in that space waiting for them to come back, would have realized that they could not recover them, would have come back to shore and reported the incident. Maybe be more sophisticated than that, but apparently resources from all points of the globe converged on that spot to effect a rescue. The cost of that is pretty substantial, and I just think that somebody's got to pay that bill. So it likely goes back to the company that sponsored the activity. Now, I don't know if they have any resources. I don't know if they leased that ship or if they owned it, but it'll be interesting to see how all that shakes out. It's just a risk assessment that people go through. I mean, heck, I've been invited many times to go on a log canoe and have not gone. Not saying log canoeing is dangerous. It's not. But there are risks. There are risks. So No wisdom here, just the question. Just the question. And then when it comes down to encouraging your son to take risks without them engaging their own risk analysis, I think that that's pretty dangerous territory for a father. So, my daughter Caroline, birthday today, she's my oldest. She was born when I was 27 years old, and let's just say I'm 127. So, happy 100th birthday, Kristen. Did I say Kristen or Caroline? Just a song before I go, a lesson to be learned. Kristen is my oldest daughter, and she's not 127, but it's not polite to say. She's a very capable and successful adult. And she does early childhood intervention with respect to learning disabilities. She works for Anne Arundel County Public Schools. She walks into houses that could be the house with the yacht at the boat dock, or it could be a trailer, and provides human services to families that have children that are at risk for some developmental issue. So if you were spending my tax dollar on rescuing some knuckleheads that were visiting the Titanic, or you were going to spend my tax dollar on what Kristen does, then I think you understand where my vote is. So I'm gonna take you down to the New York town. Baby, dress it up tonight. Baby, dress it up right. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. At 8:15, so don't be late. Met you in that coffee shop. Coffee is just what they got. You like cream and I like mine black. Baby, give me a heart attack. You get up to lead the way. I don't think you heard me say, walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Now we're out on the street. You see some folks that you'd like to meet. I stop them to say hello. All you gotta do is walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. At our favorite restaurant, they know exactly what we want. Men walk by just to look at you. There's just one thing to do. When it's time to go. All you gotta do is walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. Walk by slow. Baby, walk by slow. I'm gonna take you down to the New York town. So baby, dress it up tonight. Baby, dress it up right. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. At 8:15, so don't be late. Don't be late. So, God bless y'all real good. See you next time.